Hello and welcome to Subdatum. Very excited to introduce you guys to the cast of our new horror fantasy longshot using the Die RPG system. We're going to go around and introduce our amazing folks and who they will be playing today. And thank you so much to Dylan for that raid. Mills, if you would introduce yourself.
I am most pronouns are okay. I am playing Evelyn, who uses she, her pronouns. Is there anything else I forgot?
Andre.
Hi, I'm Andre, at Andre Vera Art online. He, they pronouns, and I will be playing Juan Martin Johnny von Spire, he, him pronoun.
Thank you. Nicole.
Hello, I'm Nicole, a trans tiefling using she, her pronouns, playing Fern, who also uses she, her pronouns.
And Sarah.
Heyo, I am Sarah, or Sarah is Coffee. I use they, them pronouns, but tonight, for now, I'm going to be playing Cass, who is using she, her pronouns. Uh-oh.
And finally, my name is Alex. I'm at Alder_Mancy or Aldermancy most places. I use he, him, and they, them pronouns, but tonight I am playing Sam, who uses she, her pronouns, along with the rest of the cast of the multiple worlds we will be stepping into tonight. It's time to play. Our story begins on a balmy summer evening in the city of Los Angeles. It is August 2016. Inside a brightly lit apartment, grand, open, balconies let in wind that fluttered banners and signs. This apartment holds two figures. One, long blonde hair, elegantly dressed in an evening gown. And another. Nicole, would you please describe Fern for us?
Yes, Fern also has long blonde hair, a bit wavy as it goes past her shoulders, and is dressed in a blue cardigan and a kind of tight white button down tucked into her pants. Not quite as dressed up for the evening as Sam might be, but after flying to get here, she's wearing what's comfortable. With her one showpiece are her pair of blue heeled boots.
Delightful. Sam and Fern have been setting up for the evening's festivities for a few hours, indulging in quiet conversation, but Sam has mostly been focused, excited, a grand amount of energy contained in a tightly wound and shivering form. It is Sam's birthday today. Who is the first to arrive as the clock ticks forward? 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6. Who is early to these kinds of things?
I think against all expectation, for anyone who has known Cass from college, Cass is early.
Would you please describe your character and how she enters?
Yeah, absolutely. Cass rocks up wearing a clearly very expensive, almost bespoke dress that hugs and is tight in all the right places. It's a dark green and this like beautiful chiffon, and her red curls are just perfectly pinned up and gorgeous. Makeup looks like it was done professionally. It probably was, since Cass does have the money and the fame to have those kind of people to do those things for her. Steps out of a car that she was not driving and walks up holding a bottle of very expensive champagne and knocks on the door.
Mhm. You knock on this apartment door. It opens before you, and there you see Sam, your friend. Dark lipstick, blue makeup, elegant black dress, and a pair of heels that go all the way up to the knee, tied with black thread.
The second that Sam opens the door, Cass pops the champagne and it explodes in her face and says, "Happy birthday, baby!"
Hi. I'm so glad you made it.
Yeah, well, didn't have anything else going on tonight. Let's drink this and get drunk as soon as possible.
You want me to pour that now? I was thinking we would wait for everyone else to get here.
Or
Okay, Fern, can you grab some glasses?
Oh, no, I was saying that as like a question, like pour? Like you want to pour this? Because like this is expensive. This is like drink out of the bottle expensive.
Oh,
Is that a no on the glasses?
you can cancel the glasses, yeah.
Hi, Fern.
How's it going, Cass? Great to see you.
I'm here.
You're
You're here.
Step
Yeah.
inside and begin imbibing champagne along with Sam, who is the next to arrive to this party.
God damn it. God damn it. Fine. Yeah, I think Evelyn shows up a respectable 15 minutes late. She is on the phone as she's crossing the threshold, or it's like knocking on the door, and it's just like, yes, okay. No, did you check the other closet? No, the other closet, and like rings the doorbell. Well, they were there when I left. Yeah. No, the boxes.
Hi.
No, they're boxes. Okay, you can find them. I'll have to call you back. Hi! And comes and gives you a big hug.
It's
Evelyn.
so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too. Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
Too long.
Too long.
And would you describe Evelyn for us?
Yes. Evelyn is like a light-skinned black woman. Her hair is pulled back into sort of like a kind of puffball ponytail up top. She has a dark green scarf that's like folded up and wrapped around the front of her head. She is wearing this kind of flowing deep teal satin shirt, very like Ann Taylor, like that kind of vibe. And some high-waisted, just simple dark gray slacks. Just very like, not a little bit nicer than business casual. Matter of fact, she is holding Trader Joe's $18 bottle of wine, of like a nice Cabernet Sauvignon.
We are going to have so much fucking wine tonight.
Yes, so I didn't know how much to bring. It's you, me,
Savior
Fern.
of the world, Evelyn! Yes!
Cass, you're here! She's just looking at Sam.
Yeah, Cass is here, and Fern. It'll be pretty small and tight and intimate.
Okay. Hi! And like kind of goes and greets. How are you? Fern! And comes and gives Fern like a huge hug. Oh my gosh! I haven't seen you in so long. What are you up to these days?
Just the same old, pretty much. Nothing much going on with me. But it's so great to see her. I mean, like the biggest thing that's happened to me is like coming out here.
Yeah.
So excited for this.
Have you been to LA before?
Oh no, like I think it's just like it's expensive. There's not really. I haven't had like a specific reason.
We do not have to do small talk when we have alcohol.
And
Yeah.
with that, Andre, would you please describe when your character arrives and what he looks like?
Johnny arrives to the party about 50 minutes late. Comes out of a large black SUV that he is not driving. And he steps out, and he is wearing a very nice, similarly like expensive looking to what Cass is wearing, but in a more like, this is definitely like tailored outfit. This is a kind of like flame orange pinstripe suit with a black sweater underneath, like a turtleneck. Wears circular red glasses, has green and pink dress shoes, like kind of like wingtip dress shoes, but they almost kind of look like bowling shoes, and has a mop on top, shaved sides, pencil mustache, and similarly thin like chin strap going down around the jaw. And on his shoulder is a brightly colored panther chameleon. That is
Brought the chameleon.
that is like a like teal on the back and then kind of red on the underbelly right now.
Some people
and-
bring wine, but this character brings the real life of the party.
Yeah. Also is carrying a satchel that has something large inside of it.
And as you enter, a knock on the door swings open. You see Sam. Hi, Johnny.
Good evening, Sam. It's good to see you. And like offers to shake your hand.
She pulls you in and kisses you on the cheek. It's been too long.
It's funny how the universe just kind of brings people together, pulls them apart. So it makes you wonder if it's intentional or not.
It's like fate.
I brought Chroma. I thought you might care to see him again.
That was the only reason I invited you.
Oh, well then I'll just leave him with you.
Like leans over and looks at Chroma and smiles. I have to tell you something, Johnny.
I have something to give you first, so hold on to that thought. Reaches into the satchel and just pulls out, like, doesn't grab anything at first, just grabs a net and then pulls it out. It is just a durian. Just a whole durian.
You
Oh my
did
God.
not.
Oh my fucking God. I think we're gonna need a knife. And
Oh,
I-
hell no. Cass like pops over the shoulder and says, "We are not cutting that."
What are you talking about? It's directly imported from Thailand. It's not gonna smell at all.
Oh, hi. You look so familiar.
Hello, Cass.
I remember you this time.
We
I'm
just
kidding.
worked on that movie, what, 3 years ago? Something like that?
So, time is a soup that no one needs to understand.
You
Hi,
understand
welcome
completely.
in.
Hi.
It's my apartment, so make
just-
yourself at home.
Fully walks in without listening to the warning from Sam.
so she's here.
Oh. Fern! It's so great to see you! And we'll like go over and like give Fern a hug with the durian in hand.
Sam, you're just receiving daggers from Evelyn.
It's great to see you, Johnny. I can take that off your hands if you want.
Yeah, just grab it by the net. You don't want to prick yourself.
Right. Yeah,
It's not sharp, it's just kind of bony,
Yeah.
that's all. Looks back at
Wow.
Sam, like laser eyes directly onto Sam.
Look at this. The whole group together. Isn't that
whole group.
fantastic? Everyone back.
It
It's
sure is something.
so great to have
It's
all
been
of
years.
you here. And in that moment, freeze frame, everyone standing, gathered, staring daggers at Sam. We push back into the past. Another sunny day. Not sunny, not summer, but rather fall. Fall semester of college. junior year, when everything was perfect, or so Sam would say. You arrive to the club room in a similar order, although, Cass, would you say you were early or late to session, usually?
By junior year, Cass would start progressively showing up later, and everyone knew the reason why. Because Amy and Cass were getting pretty serious at that point, and so usually would just come in and be like, "Sorry, I was having sex," very loudly.
With a collective groan, you would enter. All of you would gather in this small, cozy room together. Pillows thrown over chairs, blankets. Sam was the only one who had the key. The mostly defunct tabletop club consisted of her and two freshman guys, pimpled and greasy, who were not allowed to use this room, but rather empty classrooms for whatever sessions or board game nights or tabletop games they were running. This room is reserved for our game, Curse of Strahd. At least it used to be Curse of Strahd, pulled apart, untangled, and homebrewed into something sillier, deadlier, and a little more femme fatale to fit the flavor of these college students. Back in the past, these years ago, the five of us gather around a table, sitting down, laying out character sheets, dice, snacks, maps hastily drawn with pencil or Sharpie or dry erase marker to tell a story together. And although we are not going to dive too deeply into these characters, I would love if, beginning with you, Mills, you would describe your paragon for us, at least a D&D version, as you
Sure.
play.
Evelyn made a feral tiefling, hot, big, evil lady, who is 2 levels in divination wizard and the rest in an eloquence bard. Very much a control caster, was the sort of person who wasn't really into D&D, kind of stumbled across this group playing via Sam and like read all of the rules to try and make an optimized little power build. She's blue, she has crazy hair, bat wings, bunch of white horns, and was probably a little bit of a problematic player, but it's fine.
Excellent. As we pan from you describing spells shooting from E's hands, next to Andre, your paragon, or at least the D&D version.
You see Dorado, who uses they, them pronouns. Dorado is a warforged wizard who has almost like a large sort of like siren light on the top of their head that changes colors alongside the rest of their lit up body parts. Lots of gold wiring that goes throughout the joints of their body, and on or hovering in the air with 4 small propeller blade feet is a robotic chameleon with like a undulating rainbow dot pattern, and its head, it looks like those old computer mice that have the little red ball instead of like a regular scroller.
And as this little floating chameleon darts forward on the battlefield between vampire spawn, shadows, werewolves, next, Nicole, would you describe your paragon, or at least the D&D version?
You see a tall cleric bathed in holy light, is calling for help from Angaroth. She tries to exude peace across the battlefield with a long shock of blonde hair to the side, a swift undercut with a breastplate as her main form of protection, striding forward, trying to keep everyone up and keeping evil at bay.
Thank you. And finally, Cass, your character, at least as they exist now.
Cass is playing the illustriously named character Cass. And her class is Sword, which is translated to a fighter warlock multi-class that Sam put together once Cass said, I don't fucking know. I want to stab things, I guess. Like spells, wants to cast them whenever she sees Evelyn doing them, but doesn't have the wherewithal to keep track of things like that. So Warlock was the best choice. Her character is full bubblegum princess. Long blonde hair, pink everything, pink sword, and frequently makes innuendos and references and frequently tries to break the rules, not because she isn't aware of them, but because every single rule she's learned for this damn game is very dumb. I can run faster than 30 feet in 6 seconds. I can.
And as you stride forward with your gigantic pink sword raised to bring it down on these enemies, the four of you see, standing before you, shrouded in mist, a long black cloak and a high black collar. Great tits. Lady Zarova, high mistress of this land. Pointy teeth flashing from blood-red lips. Her hands raised as she unleashes a massive army of black spiders from beneath a very tight black leather gown. They crawl over the hills, over the other vampires, over the werewolves and the woods towards you. And as your group steps forward together, radiating light, we return back to this apartment, this moment where you all see each other again in the same room for the first time since just after senior year, after you all graduated from St. Sebastian. Sam stands awkwardly, puts a hand out and says, Cass, can I have some more of that champagne?
Abso-fucking-lutely, my friend. Tilt back. And fully just pours it into Sam's mouth.
Yes. Well, thank you guys for coming to my birthday. It's really nice to see you all again.
I think we're gonna have a great time. Who's up for charades?
No, I've had enough charades. I think. I think maybe just a little bit of socializing would be good.
Yeah.
Just a little warm up.
Oh, icebreakers.
So we are doing small talk then?
I suppose.
It's been a while. It'd be nice to catch up with each other.
It's true. I feel like, I haven't spoken to many of you in quite a while.
Yeah, Fern, what's up with your life? Have you been doing anything? Any big moves yet?
Not yet, but I'm sure I'll I'm just still working. I haven't left college really at all. So I've been just working in the admissions office still, and I think.
Cass, Mr. Brownell, that was the name of the head of admissions, right?
Yeah, it was. So he retired. I got passed over. But I'm sure the next time the spot opens up, it'll be mine.
I bet that's very rejuvenating to see all the students cycling in.
Yeah, it's fun. Lots of fresh faces, like the excitement. It just I miss that. Like having that excitement at that point in your life, like the world's whatever you make it to be. It was a great time.
Yeah.
And E, how's work going for you?
Yeah, no, things are going wonderfully. Actually, we've got managed to expand the program now that I've started working back in nonprofits, really focusing on what is important in life. But yeah, things are going great. We have a gala coming up. We're poised to raise the most money annually since the inception of our organization, and we've gotten a lot of resources to a lot of people in need. And it's really, really great to be able to use art to give back to others.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah,
that's really cool. Yeah, and this fruit is really good, Johnny.
Yeah, I had recently just acted as a professor for a study abroad to Thailand and Cambodia as well. It was really good, and all the students were great. I'm a visiting lecturer, and so they were gracious enough to let me participate in a summer, technically 6-week course, even though we were only there for 3 weeks. But we came back, and the students were in the studios, and the durian was something I heard a lot about, and people were always shit talking it and saying it's the worst smelling fruit in the world. It tastes like garbage and fish and whatever. And it's it's just kind of savory. It's soft, kind of creamy. It's good. I think people should give it a chance.
I mean, I lost my sense of smell years ago from hanging out with Cass, so
I smell like shit.
But yeah, so and the fresh ones don't stink. That's the big thing, is that they have a little bit of scent, but it's really, if you get them from a freezer, imported in a box, then that's where it gets all goopy, and you lose all the flavor, and it kind of it's a pre-rot.
Mm.
Yeah.
Goopy. I've been described as that.
Is goopy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, Cass, how did you find so much time in your busy schedule to come out here?
Oh, it's because I'm such a good friend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It is good to see you. What are you up to? Are you and Amy doing well, or what's going on?
Oh no, Amy's dead. I'm just fucking with you, Fern.
Okay.
She's up writing some shit. I don't fucking know. Working? What else do I do these days,
Yeah.
So Amy's writing a book. As you've been really working on. I know that she's been angling for that for a while. Last we spoke.
Angling for that for a while. That's really cute. No. My New York Times best-selling wife has been angling to write a book for a while. Yeah.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, that's really
good.
cute. It's great to see everyone here. Everyone's so cool and is doing things that like really matter in the course of the world, you know? Everyone. I'd say that all of our work is on equal footing in terms of the positive impact it's having.
Well, thank you, Cass.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Hey,
really
Sam,
excited.
actually, I don't think we've talked about what you've been doing recently.
I'm working on a
I
new
don't want to
ad
leave the host.
campaign.
A campaign?
Yeah, ad campaign, not not D&D
Oh.
campaign. I know. That would be nice,
Are you
wouldn't
ever
it?
able to get another group together after we all sort of, you know?
Unfortunately not. You know, some of the people that I get brunch with here, I tried, I thought it'd be really cute to do, you know, like mimosas and monsters, but they weren't really into that as much.
Hmm.
But no, I mean, work's going well. The I'm doing a lot of like marketing initiatives for these pet food brands. And I think
Now,
it's
which
really cool
ones?
because Sammy's, and you all know that there was recently a scathing article written about Sammy's due to the fact that it kept poisoning, making animals throw up. So I'm doing this ad campaign for Sammy's. They're kind of changing their formula and their
Oh,
That's
I'd hope
good
so.
to hear.
yeah.
I mean, if anyone can fix it, the marketing direction, it would be you. You're always really good at that sort of thing.
They got the right person for the job.
Thank you. That's really sweet. But actually speaking of campaigns, it is, you know, my birthday and I was really excited to have all of you here. So once we have some food and some cake and, you know, we get kind of comfortable, I'm waiting for one more person actually before we
Oh.
get started. But
Oh,
Is Amy joining us, or is this someone else? from
no,
school?
actually a new friend of mine.
Oh, like friend or friend?
Well, you know, I don't really date,
right.
but yeah, a friend who occasionally unzips his pants when we hang out, that kind of friend.
Gotcha.
oh, cool. I'm really glad I knew the guest list going forward.
Oh,
Johnny.
was that passive aggression, Johnny?
Very subtle, I know.
It was really good.
You are all allowed to be mad at me after midnight tonight, but unfortunately it's my birthday today. And
As we all
that's-
know, birthdays make you exempt from any wrongdoing.
Well,
Game
exempt
Master
from
makes the rules.
consequences, yeah.
Yeah. She looks between all of you, and you can see there's just something in the eyes, a silent plea. Just for tonight.
So glasses, right? For drinking.
Yeah.
Right.
Or glasses for reading. Consider.
Only you have those, Johnny.
Evelyn rolls her eyes and begins going to get some glasses and opening another bottle of wine.
Oh boy. Cass kind of looks at everyone and like leans over to Fern and says, "Now I'm bad at paying attention in the best of times. Did Sam say that we're playing a game?"
Maybe Samson's just been really excited all day. It's been, but I like that could be happening. That could be in the cards. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know anything about it, but it'd be fun to get do a one shot or something.
Yeah, I loved playing D&D. That was super fun.
You did.
And not hard to focus at all the whole time.
Well, I mean, that's why we, goofed off so much, but.
Thank God, yeah. I'm gonna be doing a lot of that tonight, it seems.
So I thought you were on something to help you with the focus?
Yeah. I mean,
Although I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that in wine, so.
Okay, always
You mean
plays by
fucking
her
mom?
own rules
What?
anyway, so it's fine.
sorry, what was that, Evelyn?
I said you always play by your own rules anyway, so I'm sure
I
it's fine.
do. Thank you. It's gotten me so far in life. And I'd like to think that it's gotten me this pair of great tits. So,
Proud of you.
thank you. I'm proud of me.
And
As soon as Evelyn sets down the glasses, Johnny takes two and like looks through them. From both from the open cup side and then on the stand.
are you thinking of starting a fashion line?
Maybe an interactive art piece. I think maybe something with kaleidoscopes would be interesting. What do you think, Chroma? And then kind of just puts them on top of Chroma's
Oh
eyes.
my god.
But they keep moving, so kind of.
I would definitely, I would go.
Wow. Evelyn, Johnny, when's the last time you both talked?
Sam, could I talk to you real quick?
Yeah, sure. Steps to the side.
Hey, what the fuck?
I knew you wouldn't come if you knew she was going to be
Yeah, I
here.
wouldn't come. Are you fucking kidding me? That's my ex-wife.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's also my friend, Johnny. And you're my friend.
What did you expect was gonna happen? Do you think I was just, we were both just gonna be okay with this?
I was hoping you could
I
be
don't
okay with
think-
it for a night. Just a night.
I
for me.
would have been if you just told us.
You wouldn't
told
have shown
me.
up if I had told you. I've tried to do get-togethers before. I know. Nerdy 30, it's special to me.
It's special to me in a different way now. I came here to have a good time, which is what you advertised to me. I guess that job's going in really handy, huh?
I think I might get a raise soon. And raises buy very, very expensive bottles of alcohol and designer drugs and nice apartments, but they don't buy what we had back in college, Johnny.
Look. I'm gonna be courteous to you. This hurt me, and I know this hurt Evelyn too. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Alright?
You're right. I am sorry. These two are pulled aside, leaving Cass, Evelyn, and Fern standing around a table.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I noticed. Definitely.
Kind of picked up on that. Yeah.
Some tension there, I think. Wouldn't you say, Fern?
Yeah, no shit.
I think that's
Just
understandable,
fucking
though.
with
You know,
you.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look, we're going to be civil for Sam, but we don't have to do this, you know.
Do talking words at each other's faces?
Can you try to be less you, just a little bit, just
Ooh,
Take it
teachers
down
in
like two
medication have
notches.
tried that for so many years. It's never
Yeah.
worked.
I know it's really difficult to make anything about anyone besides you, but I think if you could just try to be less of an obnoxious cunt for just the rest of the night.
The thing is,
that would be
Evelyn,
really
that
helpful
I am
for me.
so fucking interesting. So, like,
I'm sure a lot of people who hang around you tell you that all the
Mhm.
time.
they do. I
Mhm.
surround myself with yes men because, like, what's the point of doing anything else, you know?
Yeah, you got me there. Your life sounds amazing.
It
You
does.
seem very happy.
I'm not happy at all.
Wonder why that is.
I think because my money gave me pink eye a couple of weeks ago when I tried to wipe away a tear with a $100 bill.
Yeah, it has.
But, you know, like, I got prescription medication and I got it cleared all up, but I'm just still feeling those residual effects. But I'm sure it'll clear up in like a week.
Probably. It's probably just that. Probably has nothing to do with why Amy's not here.
Yeah. Probably has nothing to do with that and everything to do with. What's the company that runs your nonprofit again?
Well, it's an independent nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
We have several corporate sponsors who make things
Wasn't one
like
of
this
those, like,
possible.
BP oil. That feels really fulfilling.
Yeah, well, you know, at least I'm taking money to actually do something that makes a difference in anyone's life besides my own. What are you doing to help further literally anything other than your own ego?
Why would I do anything other than what would further my own ego?
Oh, some of us just give a shit about other people, or at least pretend to. I know it's like really hard for you, but
I give a shit about Fern. Hey, Fern.
Yep, still here.
yeah, sorry, Fern. Yeah. Hi.
It's okay. You know, we haven't seen each other in a long time. Our lives are totally different than they were, and there's you know, we've all grown, we've all changed, and I think it's understandable. Some of our personalities are kind of the same, you know, and I love that. It's great to see everybody again. I don't know. I
you,
missed
Fern.
all of you.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing well.
I think at this point,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I think at this point, Johnny and Sam return.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're decided, Sam, Johnny, that we got to get Fern a promotion here, because that's just not
Oh,
working for me.
I mean,
Maybe we could ask Fern what she wants.
Yeah, you know,
Kind of
it's like
What do you want,
meddling
Fern?
without asking.
it'll happen when it happens and when it's supposed to happen. Like if you try to rush things, or like, you know, sometimes
There
I'm
has to
hearing
be-
she wants it.
some kind of like alumni donor that we could cold call.
oh no, no.
No?
Like,
I think that'd be fun.
but that would be like some sort of like nepotism or something, you know, like one of those like backdoor. That's just not how things are supposed to work. So
Listen, apparently I need to start using my money for more good causes. I'd love to use
Is
it
that
to
what
get
is that what Evelyn told you? Yeah, she says that a lot.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
But I mean, we're talking about Saint Sebastian. That place was built on nepotism.
right, but I'm working to change that, and you know, trying to make sure that people who are admitted fairly.
Yeah. And on that, there is another ring at the doorbell.
No.
And Sam says, finally, he was supposed to be here at 6, and steps over and opens the door, and you all see the worst white man imaginable step through the entrance to this apartment.
Why did you invite Andrew Tate?
Jesus.
Wow.
The haircut.
Too
Hold on.
real.
Andrew.
Can someone drop a pic for me?
Someone got what?
Yeah, it's, I mean, oh my God.
Here we go. Don't they're
Jesus
such a cute
Christ.
couple.
They certainly are a couple.
Oh, yep, there they are.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on, I gotta take a sec to strain my high C into this wine glass.
This this man looks fake tanned as fuck. He's got like pale blonde peach fuzz going on, slick greaseback platinum blonde hair, a dark denim jacket over pale denim overalls, and a pearl necklace with a long sleeve sort of like navy Henley going on. And Vance.
Sam, you didn't.
Hi, this is Andrew. And he
Andrew?
Andrew?
Please tell me it's Andrew.
Really,
Andrew.
very artistic name.
And then he says, it's actually Andrew. But my grandfather was Andrew. I wanted to be different than the rest of my family, so changed it to Andrew. These are all your friends, right? It's nice to meet all of you.
It's nice to meet you too.
It's nice to meet you.
Great to meet you. Yeah.
I'm really more of a Converse gal, but you know, I'm sure we'll still get along.
Converse? Oh, yeah, Converse. Yeah, Sam has been telling me all about all of you, and
Sam hasn't told us anything about you.
No,
Yeah, where did you
Alec.
meet?
babe. Well, we just met, actually. Andrew spelled his name differently on Tinder, but Andrew is a producer? I work at a records company.
I've always
Drinks,
wondered-
right?
Yeah, what does a producer do?
Produces love.
Yeah.
They throw a lot of money at things, and then things happen because of it.
I know you.
Holds out her hand as if to get kissed, and then when he like goes to take it, pulls her hand away and goes, "I don't take kisses from men."
No, you're gay, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if because you and then Sam sort of steps in and says his muscles are bigger than his brains. He says that's not very, but he can fuck and he can drink, right? Andrew, I can do that. And he steps over, gets himself a glass of wine as well.
Those are two things that make you human, I guess.
Andrew, buddy, have you had a durian before and like starts cutting into it?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, here, just grab a spoon. Just. There you
What
go.
is that smell?
It's a durian. It's the king of fruits. Here, have a bite.
Fuck.
Like reaches for a napkin and folds it, leaves it on the table.
You
Is
know
that a
what,
first?
Johnny? Come on, bring one of those over here. Put it right in here.
And your drink?
Yes, right in there.
I remember this cast for sure, and like, just like puts a big clump of durian in your champagne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, drinks down half and then like chomps off part of the durian and goes, "It goes."
I think it's maybe time that we eat. How does that sound? Anyone hungry?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm good. Yeah, let's go.
Been working up an appetite all afternoon.
Yeah, thank you again, Fern. Your help was really invaluable.
Oh, of course.
I have fried tofu.
I'll have that.
Amazing.
Only you could do birthday fried tofu, Sam.
I can put sprinkles on it if you prefer.
We gotta have candles.
I'm kidding. We have birthday cake. And Andrew here was going to grill for us out on the balcony. Wasn't that right, babe? And he says, "Yeah, I left my bag." And he walks back out of the apartment and returns a few minutes later with what appears to be a golf bag full of grilling tools. And he pulls like a tripod out and unpacks like a mini portable grill and sets it up out on the balcony and begins to grill.
Oh, okay.
Fern.
Mhm.
Have you had durian before? Do you want to try a bite?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't think it was
Yeah.
quite as fresh as this would be, but yeah, I'll have some.
Yeah,
Great.
sure. I'm sure being out here is not not as cozy as St. Sebastian's, right?
Not the same at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so big out here. Like
It's-
the city never stops.
So big and it's all on top of a bunch of tar pits, and that's why people can't leave, you know?
Right. I heard about those. There's like that.
Mhm.
There's a show about it.
Oh, there's a show about it?
Yeah, I
Like
haven't
a-
watched it, but I've heard about it.
Like a Broadway show or
No, it's on. I don't know. Comes on sometime after Jeopardy, I think.
Oh, you mean a TV show? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you did I talk to you about my show that I made?
Like a Broadway show.
No. It was also a TV show. It was an
Oh.
it was an animated cartoon. It was called Lil Fellas. And it's sort of a riff on, classic MGM cartoons, Warner Brothers, very like slapstick comedy, but every time a character dies, they actually have like a funeral service in the episode. So and Cass was actually lent her voice in a few episodes as well. So
That's. I mean, sounds really interesting. I never saw it. What was it on?
it was on was it Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon? No, it was on Nickelodeon. Yeah, Cartoon Network they can be kind of hesitant about some of that stuff.
That's great. That's great to hear. You
Yeah.
know, really branching out with your art.
Yeah. I mean, I've got so many fingers in so many pots,
Yeah.
If you're always welcome to visit me in Midtown, right?
Yeah. The next time I'm up there, I'll have to let you know and hit you up. I think I saw one of your pieces last time I was in New York, like a number of years ago for like some, admissions fair.
Do you remember which museum?
I don't know. It was like one of the really big ones with a lot of art.
What year was it?
It's okay, Evelyn. I'm sure she can remember which museum it was.
But it was like there was this box, and then there was like supposedly another box inside of it, and then there was apparently something inside there. But like it was like all a mystery, and like that was the.
That is so funny, Fern. That piece is actually about you.
What?
Do you remember so many years ago? You got me. We went to the that diner just on the border campus, and they have those little machines with the little bubble toys.
Absolutely.
And you gave me one. Do you remember that?
Yeah. It was like
that is in the center of all of those boxes.
that's
and
really cool.
And it's about having faith and trust in someone, and not needing to see what's inside to have faith that whatever's inside is what it is, and it's about luck and belief, and it's that was a great piece.
I feel like I see it so differently now. Like there's so much meaning to it. At the time, I was just like, oh, it's like this box and like this mystery. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Even surprising when people say that.
While this conversation is going on, Cass has sidled up to Evelyn. Drink is topped back off again. And just like without even looking at her, takes like a long sip and then goes, I'll fuck with Johnny for you tonight if you want.
He just kind of looks over at you, raises an eyebrow. Yeah, all right. And I hold out my drink for you to top it off.
Yeah! I gotta pour more extra and then so What are we thinking? Trash the durian, somehow make sure his suit gets stained. I'm up for anything.
You can't. The thing about Johnny is that he has like a thing with trash, like as an artist, and I think that he would just turn
that would become an art piece.
I think trash. I think mess up the suit. It's very expensive. But also, if you could just like get Chroma just like away from him.
You want me to steal the pet?
We can.
You want me to steal the divorce pet? No, I'm down.
I just haven't, seen him, and Johnny was never really good at like remembering all of the things you need to take care of him, and I miss the little guy.
All right, give me like 2 minutes. I'm
Okay.
about to pull off the greatest acting job of my life.
I'm like halfway sorry for calling you a cunt.
You can call me a cuh and we'll work on the rest later.
Fair enough.
Cass drinks down the rest of the drink and very loudly throws it on the floor to smash it and stumbles a little bit and then comes over and is like, oh my god, Johnny, I have to say, the work that we did together, and like has a hand on your shoulder, was the best work that I think I've done in my whole career. Do you know that?
That's
I just like
very...
you go to like brush the hand off and Cass like comes to give you more of a hug and it's just like I just so appreciate the opportunity. It was so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Oh my god. I just, we haven't seen each other in so long, and like birthdays are so important to get people that you care about together. And like Chroma's like on your shoulder, I think, right?
I think Chroma would have been climbing up a little bit, just as a sense of like, I need to relocate.
Well, Cass has very sneakily, as Chroma has been crawling, provided her hand as an on-ramp for Chroma to climb onto. Yeah. And it's just like, I know that we have taken our separate ways and haven't seen each other through the years, but honestly, all of you are just so inspiring for all my performances. So you're inspiring. You know that, right?
What an honor?
I'm gonna go piss. Okay.
Yeah, you go.
Go piss, girl.
Go piss, girl. And like turns and spins very carefully. And Evelyn can see that Chroma's just crawling up Cass's forearm and goes,
I'm gonna get the glass and the dustpan. I don't want anyone to get injured tonight.
It's your birthday.
Hey,
I can do that. Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
Fern, no. You are like VIP tonight. Okay. Where's that fucking guy? Anjanou, what the fuck was his name?
Yeah, he's grilling, I think, still.
Oh, he's out. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm gonna go talk to him.
I hope everyone likes turkey burgers and tofu burgers.
Yeah. Evelyn has switched from wine to just pouring like liquor and like a splash of a mixer.
There's a very expensive and very full liquor cabinet on prime display.
Carefully delivers the chameleon into Evelyn's arms.
Baby, I miss you so much, little guy. And just starts like baby talking to him.
Okay.
Very like, just like rotating its head and like does like the little quick handstand of like, just like little grabbies.
Yeah. I am Kiss.
Now,
I can see I'm unwelcome here.
what was your name? Johnny, right?
Yeah, Johnny. Johnny, how you doing? Hi.
There can only be one girl master, but
I am not here to usurp you. Do not fret.
Okay, good, because I was worried there for a second.
Yeah. You say you're a producer?
Yes.
What have you produced? Do you work with like a specific network?
Well, I'm not sure you would have heard of it because it's a lot of indie stuff. We're currently working on a web series about robots.
Oh. Do you know what's the name of it?
Oh, it's Tanks with a Z on the end.
Thanks. Very,
Thanks.
very 90s. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. But I produced some other stuff. Mostly I'm just kind of like, hopping between different contract positions and party hopping. Yeah. I'm really good with parties. That's why Sam was like, you gotta help me get this party on.
Yeah, you seem very much like a socialite.
Yeah,
So
social encounters are kind of my forte.
Yeah. So is grilling like your art? Is that like your calling? Is that your passion?
He gives you a look and then goes for a big flip, and the turkey burger just off balcony. Yeah,
Hey.
you could say, the grill marks, like there's a quality and a consistency you really want to get for the perfect.
Yeah. I can tell by all the score marks on there, that you have a fire for this. You got charcoal burning in your soul, not just in the grill.
Listen, dude, when they're done, they're done. And he turns the fire off with a bit of a snark towards you. Food! Sam, baby!
Debatable.
And as our personas begin to sink into the meal, how about we do a bathroom break? Is that cool with our producer?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Hell yeah. Okay, we'll see you guys back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you for sticking with us.
See you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Hello. Hello and welcome back to Subdatum. As our party chows down on some very overcooked tofu and turkey burgers, sitting at the head of the table, you all see Sam, your friend, 30 years old, today, August 17th, 2016. You knew her slightly differently in college, but I think among the four of you besides Fern, she might have been the one who has changed the least. Pale, blonde hair, red dress, low cut. When you knew Sam, she was always thinking about ways to bring everyone together. From late night sleepover sessions at her dorm, or pizza parties, or afternoons on the beach. Maybe those were the later years of college. Of course, freshman year, you didn't all know each other in the same way. And I have a question for each of you to answer. Starting, I think, with Cass. What was your favorite part of playing a tabletop game with this group of people?
Well, the very poorly kept secret for Cass was that she never really liked playing TTRPGs. They always required an amount of concentration that was not something that she really loved. But Cass in college was the kind of person who was friends with just about everyone, but struggled to keep the regularity of friendship up, and that's a common issue throughout her life. So Cass really enjoyed having people that she knew would be there every week at the same time, at the same place, that she could show up to and connect with. So for Cass, it was always about being there with the people and just loved being able to spend that time. It wasn't so much about the game.
Fern, what was your favorite part about playing with these people?
It was seeing the creative side of everybody. I think Fern knew a few people, like when the group got together, you know, everyone was starting to become friends outside of it, but it was really fun to see the creativity and the chaos that would happen at the table, and it was so different from the rest of the interactions.
Oh, and before we go on, I feel like I have to say that, of course, the other favorite part was that Fern introduced Cass to Amy. So, like, that's the biggest favorite, you know?
And what was Johnny's favorite part playing?
Johnny loved the creative bonding between everyone. The fact that it wasn't just one person doing all of the heavy lifting. It was everybody was contributing to create this story and having like really like rich RP scenes with everyone. And there was a sort of like creative freedom in working collaboratively that made it feel more holistic.
And for Evelyn?
This game specifically, I think, was Evelyn's only real foray into like tabletop gaming, and she found it via Sam, and initially really loved all the rules, all of the mechanics, and being able to like go into something entirely new, learn as much as you can about it, and try and like make these moves. And I think while playing, I think before this game, Evelyn was definitely, and like starting college, a very like introverted and kind of quiet person, and it really helped her like bring out like confidence and feel more in charge of herself, feel better at doing like these interpersonal things. Evelyn really liked all of the like high drama, high stakes, intense things, especially as you know, her character and Johnny's character had their sort of moments, and that kind of like having a safe like little sandbox where you could do things that didn't have like real world consequences, and like exploring that for better or worse in the context of playing a cooperative tabletop game.
Now, as much as you all loved your game and your friends and your experience together in college, Sam was an excellent game master, able to deftly weave between antics and serious moments, between combat and roleplay. But this table, I would say, was in many ways a terrible table to be at. Focus loss, people showing up late, certainly a lack of safety tools. There was magic in it, despite all of that. That first experience of roleplay, playing new roles, playing new characters. As we gather and share food here together at Sam's birthday, we're all playing. Sam puts down a fork and a knife, wipes her mouth with a napkin, says, "A little overcooked, but, not the worst that I've had."
Haven't you tested dog food?
I don't eat it, Sam. Cass. I don't eat it.
All I can say is this. Great job, Andrew.
Thank you. Does anyone...
you can grill durian too, actually.
Wow. Well, there's still a lot left, so we could definitely try that.
Yeah. It's I know vegans sometimes use it as replacements for meats and things. So if that's something you're interested in trying, yeah.
I was actually thinking maybe we could have some birthday cake.
Oh. Do you? I don't mean to interpose, but I would love to cut the cake for you.
Stealing
we have-
Sam's role.
Looks like we have one gentleman at the table.
I'll be any fucking gentleman you want. How dare you?
Okay. Well, you two can fight for it then.
Johnny just brandishes the chef's knife that he used to crack open that durian.
I fear no man or no knife.
Y'all want to join me in the kitchen?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. And Andrew, maybe you could clean some of this up? And just leans forward, kind of does a wink. He shrugs. Sure, I can do that. And begins to stack up some of the plates and clear the table. And Sam leads all of you into this expansive and elegant modern kitchen where you can see it looks like there's a cheese board that is just laid out that maybe she forgot to bring out or she's been picking at. More glasses of wine that are laid out here, a massive pink KitchenAid, and then a massive blue KitchenAid that are just next to each other. And she opens the fridge and takes out a gigantic and beautiful cake. Green and pink frosting, frosted flowers and strawberries, and sets it on the counter. You are all standing around it.
Johnny takes the knife. And rather than just cutting it normally, Johnny will cut out 3 X's into the cake, which is 30 in Roman numerals.
Evelyn, who has been drinking heavily this entire time and is getting pretty drunk, takes another swig from a bottle of something that she found in the cabinet.
I have no idea how we're going to split that evenly.
Well,
since you're the birthday girl, do you want 1x?
Yeah, sure. I'll take an X, Johnny. And just like takes a piece of cake. Oh, let me.
I've got.
Okay.
I actually have some, candles that we can put on it.
Oh, I forgot the candles.
Yeah.
Damn it. You know what? I'm gonna just grab that. Sorry.
I've never been much of a singer anyway, so it's okay.
Still gotta blow out the candles, though.
You can
No, we
sing,
don't have to
right?
sing. We don't have to sing.
You can all just say happy fucking birthday on the count of 3.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
fine.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy
Happy
fucking birthday!
fucking birthday.
I was in the middle of taking a drink. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
Do we
But
need to
happy
do it
birthday,
again?
You wanna-
It's okay. No, it's all right. Let's have some cake
all right.
and fork. And then you see, as you've cut into this cake, Johnny, that inside, arranged in a circle of 5, there are dice.
Oh, the is that a die?
Yeah,
Do you?
although I'm not sure they split evenly now because of.
There's microplastics in here.
There's
Oh,
plastics in everything. There's microplastics in the rainwater. We're all gonna die. It's fine.
here. Let me just root around and dig those out so nobody accidentally chokes on them here, and then
No
we'll,
one's
like,
gonna die, Evelyn. We're all gonna live forever.
Right.
Cheers to that. Yeah.
Dark
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
and then
Uh,
ominous. I'll drink to it.
cheers to immortality.
Cheers.
The thing none of us will ever get to see.
And you pull
Jesus.
out what appear to be crystal dice. Very sharp, very clear, even though they are now covered in icing and birthday cake. A d20, a d12, a d10, and a d6.
Alright.
Cool.
Is this like a gift to yourself or something?
I think you're missing a few of the usual set.
Yeah. Isn't there like a pyramid one?
Yeah. Evelyn goes into her bag and pulls out a set of dice because she assumed you would want to play something and brought some resin dice. Yeah, there's like these little guys.
Well, yeah, it's the D4 and the D8 I think we're missing. And then goes back into the freezer and takes out a little like vegan slice of cake and passes it to Evelyn, says, D4 is in here. But yeah, I did want to play a game with all of you.
Yeah. Like a new game, like a one shot.
Well, don't worry, the rules are pretty simple, and I still have to go get it set up and everything. So I was gonna let you guys
Oh.
mingle, but the dice were part of the surprise. I
Well-
always
Oh,
thought it was kind of funny that, the birthday person is supposed to get all the gifts. I thought it would be cuter if I gave you guys a gift this time, since you all did me the honor of showing up.
Well, thanks, Sam. This is honestly, it's probably one of the more beautiful dice I've ever seen.
D20, fuck yeah. Sam fully takes the wrong one.
Cass, that one's mine.
Yes.
But I'll explain the rules, and I'll go wash these all off.
oh,
you
there's one
guys.
for each of us. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
This is
But while
kind
I'm
of pointy. You put in food.
careful, it's really sharp.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go get the living room set up, and I'm gonna wash these off. But I promise, the rules are simple, and you guys will have a lot of fun.
For you, Sam.
For you, Sam.
For you, after I get like 2 more drinks in me.
For Sam.
I'm way ahead of you.
You know, it's it.
Boosts, you guys.
When I was doing my residency at the Met, I actually discovered they have a.
You can finish. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he walks
that's all good.
to the living room.
At my residency at the Met, they actually have like a 20-sided die from Rome, but it has Greek letters. It's really it's like bright blue and it's like the size of your palm. It's wild. Yeah.
And it's not
It's
from Greece?
fascinating.
No, it has Greek letters. That's kind of funky.
Huh.
Fern, you want to go get a drink with me?
Sure. Yeah. Sets her wine glass down.
Peace, have fun, kids, and pulls Fern off.
Yeah, Chroma has been on Evelyn's shoulder since Kaz.
I think Johnny is gonna grab another slice of cake and be like, "Oh, I need one for Chroma too." Chroma, but
You
what?
you can't feed Chroma cake.
As a gesture, I wasn't gonna actually let. Is that Chroma on your fucking shoulder?
No. It's a different chameleon.
Very funny. Can I please have Chroma back?
Can you have Chroma back later? You get Chroma all the time. I just want to hold them for just a little bit.
Yeah, I get Chroma all the time because Chroma's in my custody.
Chroma, oh my god. Just because you were the one who physically put the money down when we both went to the store, when we both picked out Chroma, doesn't mean that Chroma is all yours.
I will let you know. I will remind you. I said Panther Chameleon. You were so set on Jackson's, okay? But I know that Panther Chameleons have a better aggression level compared to Jackson's Chameleons, okay? I was looking out for both of us at the time, okay? And it's my
And
pet.
so I do recall doing the bulk of the care for Chroma. And now, because you decide you want to go do whatever the fuck you want to go do, you travel all the time, do all this bullshit.
I get it, because you had to take care of him, because I was on the move all the time, going from exhibition to exhibition, and I physically could not be present to take care of Chroma. That's why you took care of him.
It's almost like when you make a commitment, it means that you have to like live up to it, you know? When you decide to take care of a living thing and then decide to go off. Like, I just think I should get some credit for that.
Okay, this is what it's about. It's about credit, right?
Oh my god, not this
I
conversation.
credited the chameleon in a piece, and I didn't credit you in any of my. We've had this discussion before, actually. Remember?
I can't have this discussion again, actually.
It really seems like you want to.
I get it. Chroma is so important and intuitive to your artistic process.
Because I care about Chroma.
Yeah.
Do you care about Chroma, or did you just want to spite me?
I actually give a shit about Chroma. That's why I went through all the effort of buying the infrared thermometer to make sure his cage was the right temperature, which didn't fucking matter because you just took him out and set him on a bunch of pillows because you thought he liked it better. And
He was kneading it like a cat. He enjoyed the texture.
He's an animal. You have to like.
Cats are animals, and they do the same thing.
Oh my! They're very different.
I know they're different, but he can't just be cooped up in that little terrarium all day. He has to like be enriched. Do you know what enrichment is? Clearly not, because you seem to be way too business-minded to enjoy yourself. I understand.
Yeah, you're right. I never have fun. I hate everything. I hate going out. I'm not cool like you. I don't travel. I don't do residencies at the Met. Okay, so I must not have anything going on in my life that's worth shit.
No. You.
You know what?
You care about people you can't see. You don't care about people you can't see. If they're away from you, if they're on a different continent and they're impoverished, and then you don't have to actually directly connect with them, then you give a shit about them. But when they're right in front of you and they're living with you and they want to talk about things with you, then you want to be distant. No, I get it. I understand.
That's rich coming from you. Of all people. Really? Really, Mr. I'm gonna go find myself doing study abroad in Thailand because God forbid you have to stay in the same spot or focus on one person that isn't actively advancing your artistic vision for like 20 goddamn minutes.
Why do you?
No, yeah, you know what? You care about Chroma so much, and I'm so sorry that there was never anything you cared about as much as this goddamn chameleon. Here, take him back. Because he's so important to you.
I will take him back, actually, because I do care about him deeply.
Yeah, you care about him deeply. Do you care about anyone else ever besides yourself?
I care about my family deeply, and you were once part of that, but you didn't want to be that anymore anyway, so...
I don't want to stay around where I'm not wanted. And you say a lot, and your actions are different. I'm gonna go have another drink.
Do that. Don't let me stop you.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Over the shouting emanating from the kitchen, Sam turns the music up on the Bluetooth speakers.
Cass kind of looks over to Sam turning up the music and then holds up her wine to Fern and says, I think they're working it out.
They're working something out. Maybe it's just like getting the aggression out. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? Actually, sometimes in my experience, the worst ideas are the most interesting ones. So, in that way, Sam made a great choice. But
Oh, about yeah, gotcha.
did you know that all of us were coming? Was that something that
Oh
was...
yeah,
Okay. All right.
Like,
So it's
like, you
just
know,
them
yeah.
who...
Sam was like, "Hey, come on out. We'll figure it out. Get you out here, and the whole gang is gonna be here. We're gonna have a good time, and it'll be like old times."
Wow. Yikes. Shit.
I think
So
it's a
how
little
are
more
you?
intense. I mean, I'm good. I just not much else is going on, honestly. Just taking it a day at a time. Each year is kind of the same at this point.
Ow.
It gets a little slow, but that's why I like try and read a lot or things like that.
Yeah, you always did like books.
Yeah.
I have... And Cass reaches into her purse and pulls out a decked out Nintendo Switch and says, I'm bored out of my mind. So
I mean, we could play something right here. Well, that's going
that's
on.
the beauty of a Switch.
Okay.
Also, I have drugs. Yeah, fully pulls out. I don't know. Cass is a celebrity. What would she have easy access to? Coke?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then sets up the Switch and is like, I have Mario Kart. I have Super Smash Brothers. I have Pikmin.
Let's do some good old-fashioned Mario Kart,
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Like
okay.
switches it up, hands Fern a controller. So like you really don't want a different job. Is that
I could, but going somewhere, trying to be hired, like the whole, it's just a lot. So, working all of that up, but sometimes I just don't have the energy for it.
Right. This I am to the people in chat. I did fully forget we're in 2016, but yeah, Cass is rich. It's fine. It was released in like 2017, 2018. I played it in college.
This is my game. It existed in 2016.
Parallel universe where everything is the same except the Nintendo Switch came out like 1 year earlier.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just go along with it, chat. It's all good.
Just go along with it. It's fine.
Baby, don't.
And like you like have like friends there and everything.
Yeah, like my coworkers are pretty great. Like we'll go hang out after work sometimes, and so it's nice, and it's super cozy. I mean, like St. Sebastian's, it was a great spot.
Your life seems cozy in like the way that people say like, oh, it's cozy when you enter like a mountainside cabin and it's like hasn't been renovated in super long and there's like wind coming in through the rafters and the fireplace is all fucked up. Like, is that the cozy that you mean?
I mean, parts of that sound cozy.
Oh god, it's so sad.
I know it's pretty boring.
No, it's super, super cool and fun, and I am enjoying my night. Cass is fully in 8th place. Yeah,
Well,
that's,
Oof.
you got a partner or something? I'm really trying here.
Yeah, no, honestly, I tried to date around a little bit, but it just, nothing ever worked out. It just kind of just on my own, yeah, still see, you could still meet somebody. I meet, a lot of people through coworkers, friends. So we'll see if one of them has a new friend soon.
Yep. And like goes into silence back to playing Mario Kart. Fern can say something else, but Cass seems to have run out of dialogue options.
I think Fern just kind of quietly finishes out the rest of the match.
Uh-huh. Amazing.
The music finally dims a little bit as the argument finishes and you two finish your game. It seems like Andrew is just sort of like shadowing Sam as she's moving around and setting things up in the other room. And eventually, as it goes later into the evening, another 20-30 minutes so pass, Sam finally comes out from the living room that's in the back of this massive apartment. It looks like she's put on some kind of like comfy flannel over the evening dress and has knotted it around her waist, put her hair up a little bit, and is flushed warmly from all the alcohol. Okay, I think we're ready.
Which die is mine?
I will explain all the rules if you guys come over and sit down over here.
Oh.
We all go and sit down.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Where are we going?
Okay.
Oh god, I've been left with Andrew. Get me out of here.
Over here. There we are.
Over where?
Oh, up and around.
Yep.
I found the bathroom.
Keep going. Keep going.
Hey, look, we're all hanging out.
And here's Johnny.
Oh god, I'm so tempted to do something so shitty, but I won't do it.
The
Cass has more class than that.
The wide round table is set with a red tablecloth. There's a bottle of wine as well as the dice, the crystal dice that you had found inside the cake. And now that they are laid out, you can see, of course, in front of each seat, the D20, the D12, the D10, the D6, and the D4. There was supposed to be some kind of D8, but it looks like Sam is holding that one in her hands before she just like makes eye contact with all of you and sits down on one of the couches with Andrew beside her.
I see you.
I got you, bud.
Yeah.
I love bringing a new person into an old game.
Just a new dynamic to learn, you know? It
Ooh.
could be exciting.
Andrew, have you
Okay.
ever played a RPG?
No, Sam said that this would be a very fun new experience, and I said, I'll give it a shot for you, babe.
Cute.
Yeah, I think we're a really cute couple. And Sam goes, we're not a couple.
Right.
Okay.
So, you guys can take your seats, and here we are. Okay. Now, Evelyn. This is the D4. This one's yours. Just for you, and no one else. And she hands it to you.
Yeah, I kind of look at it.
And you, tonight, are going to be playing the dictator.
Ooh.
Christ.
Okay.
It's not a insult, I promise.
Sounds intense.
Certainly can be. And Johnny, this is the D10. It's for you and no one else. Tonight you will be our Neo.
Ooh. Sounds fancy.
You know, I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. I was also thinking Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
You could certainly play it like that if you wanted to. And Fern, this is the D12. It's for you and no one else. Godbinder.
Oh.
Bit of an upgrade from a cleric, I would say.
It sounds like it.
And Sam reaches across the table, takes that crystal D6, sort of palms it, and then hands out to you, Cass, what looks like a shitty, scratched up wooden D6. That's for you, Cass.
Do I still get to sword?
Yes, I promise. I just didn't want you to break the fancy one.
I'm hurt. I need a
You'll
kiss to make it better.
You'll be playing the Fool tonight, Cass. Leans back. Now, this D8, Andrew, this could be yours, but I don't think you really have the makings of an emotion knight. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't really know what that is. Well, you're a little one-dimensional. There's a pause and a moment where you see that Sam's holding up the D8. Puts it into the pocket of the flannel, and the other hand, the one that's been in the pocket of the flannel the entire time, comes out. And you see that carving knife. Okay. Here, this is for you. And then just sort of sinks it into his chest.
Oh my
shit.
god!
Oh, whoa.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
And he falls back onto the green sofa.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
What the?
dude, like-
Evelyn like pulls out her phone and
Do
starts,
not.
like,
Do not get up. Do not do that. I haven't finished telling you the rules yet.
You know, Sam, I don't know, I think if you know what you were doing, but that was most decidedly not the fucking cake.
I don't know, he was pretty caked up, guys.
Fuck.
Are you okay, Sam?
This is the D20. This one's mine, and no one else's. And
Okay.
tonight, I'm the master of the game that we're going to play. Turns it over and holds it out to you. And as she drops the knife, it falls towards the ground. Time seems to slow, the blood trickling out from the collapsed body of this man underneath the table where you all sit. The red tablecloth lifting in a moment as from the D20, a brilliant light begins to shine. First white and then golds, blues, purples, oranges, reds, a kaleidoscopic rainbow, multi-hued in color, embracing and caressing your bodies as you feel yourselves lifted off of the fabric of the sofa, lifted off as the wind swirls around you, a taste in your mouth, sweet and sour at the same time, your eyes burning from this brilliant light. Like a warm embrace and divine fury. And then you feel in your stomach like you are dropping from thousands of miles, falling 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, an hour. You have no idea how long you are falling because all you can see is light, and then suddenly everything is dark. Before you stands a figure that you've only heard described. Pale skin, arched cheekbones, blood-red lips, and a long, skin-tight, leather black dress. Dark hair, pinned up. Lady Zarova, clutching a brilliant crystal D20 in her hand. Welcome to the game. You all find yourself standing in a dark dungeon of some kind. Black stone, obsidian sconces, flickering candlelight. It's cold here. You've left behind the sunny summer evening of August 2016, Los Angeles, California. Here, the cold penetrates. And you are not as you were. You are not flesh. You are metal and magic. You are strong, and you are powerful. E, Dorado, Seraph, Cass, and Zarova, you find yourselves in the world of Dai. And that is the end of our first chapter.
Wow. Oh my god.
Thank you guys for playing with me tonight. I would love if we could go around and once again reintroduce ourselves and announce if there's anything cool coming up. Let our amazing audience who have stuck with us, let them know where they can find you guys. We love you so much, and let's begin with Mills, if you want to take it away.
Hi, I'm Mills. You can find me most places at Amelia Psalm or by going to links.ameliapsalm.com. In addition to this stream presently, I am also playing on Offbeat Outlaws YouTube channel, Paperwork Pantheon. It's a level 20 God campaign on Friday evenings. And starting on September 5th, I will be on Mercenaries of Mischief for their Last Light campaign. And I'm also in the podcast Guildfellows every Wednesday, but if you follow me on Twitter, I just tweet when things happen. You don't have to remember anything.
Perfect. And Andre.
Hey everybody, my name is Andre. You can find me at Andre Vera Art on Twitter and on Instagram. You can also find me at andrevera.art, which is my official website where you can see my illustration portfolio, as well as several of the actual plays that I'm on, including Tragedy Theologian, The Atomless, Unicorn Hunt, Redline, Power Rangers RPG. There's one I'm fucking forgetting, and once this gets posted to YouTube, Subdatum, the Die RPG. You can also message me if you are interested in commissions for illustration. So feel free to message me or DM me or email me.
You should. Their art is amazing. And Nicole.
Hi, I'm Nicole, a trans tiefling around the web. I guest on a lot of things, so I don't have specific schedules you can find me at, but I tweet about them. My most recent spot was a multi-episode appearance on Distinguished Adventurers, a fantastic D&D podcast. And yeah, so you can catch me everywhere at a trans tiefling.
Yeah. And Sarah.
Hello, it's me. I'm Sarah, or Sarah's Coffee, everywhere on the internet. I am a D&D person who lives and exists all over that place. You can find me here on Saturdays playing in our horror campaign Strange Hungers, where I play a bastard of a character, but actually maybe less of a bastard than this character. I don't know, maybe just bastards in different ways. Who knows? And also very soon I'm going to be coming back and playing Outbreak Undead with Hunters Entertainment. That'll be on Tuesdays, probably starting in September. And that's playing in person, baby. So you get to watch us yell at each other on the table. So cool. That's it.
Yeah. And I have been Alex. I am at Alder_Mancy on Twitter, and you can find out more about what I'm doing over there. I also play a shitty little French vampire Tuesday nights currently over on Going Critical TTRPG. Aurelius is a delight. And I also GM our Saturday campaign, Strange Hungers, a homebrew horror game, every Saturday, like Sarah said, at noon Eastern Time. And with that, I also want to give a big shout out to our producer at ArtPlebe. I don't think you're going to be able to hear their voice, but please go support them, follow them at ArtPlebe on Twitter and other places. They made this incredible overlay, and we are very lucky to have them. And then our final shout outs, the maps that you saw were One More Multiverse. If you heard any sounds, they were either from One More Multiverse or the amazing Soundtail, who we use over here on this channel. And if you had fun, if you had a good time, we would love to have you support us, let us know that you had a good time over on at TotalPartyKiss on Twitter, Instagram, and also on our YouTube TotalPartyKiss, where the VOD for this will be up ASAP. Anything else anyone wants to add? That's it. Cool.
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. A big shout out to Die RPG. It's over on Kickstarter. It did kickstart, and you can get it on pre-order now if you go look it up. It's just Die RPG. We will see you next Thursday. Good night, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.